How to request a salary review. Let's look at the context. If you work in a well-structured organization, you may never have to ask for a salary review. The company may have a policy, a performance management system, collective agreements, or periodic reviews that automatically trigger salary conversations. Unfortunately, many organizations do not operate that way. If there is no defined process, you may remain on the same salary for years unless you professionally initiate the conversation. The key is not simply asking for more money, but asking the right way at the right time and with the right evidence. Number 1. Build a business case before requesting a salary review. Before speaking to your manager, prepare evidence showing why your compensation deserves reconsideration. Document additional responsibilities you have taken on, projects you have completed successfully, measurable achievements, improvements you introduced, revenue generated, costs saved, customer appreciation, or any performance indicators that demonstrate your value. Your request should focus on the value you create rather than your personal financial needs. Many employees believe their hard work speaks for itself, but managers are often handling multiple priorities and may not remember every contribution you have made. By presenting clear evidence, you make the conversation objective rather than emotional. Your goal is to help your manager justify your salary review using facts instead of sympathy. Number 2. Choose the right timing for the conversation. Avoid raising salary discussions when the organization is facing financial challenges, immediately after a major mistake, or when your manager is under unusual pressure. Instead, request a meeting after successfully completing a major assignment, during performance review discussions, after receiving positive feedback, or when the organization is performing well. You may worry that waiting means losing your opportunity, but timing can significantly influence the outcome. Even a strong business case may receive little attention if the conversation happens at the wrong moment. Good timing increases the likelihood that your manager will give your request thoughtful consideration. Number 3. Request a salary review professionally, not emotionally. Ask for a dedicated meeting instead of raising the issue casually in a corridor or at the end of another discussion. Explain that you would like to review your current responsibilities, contributions, and compensation. Remain respectful, confident, and professional throughout the conversation. Avoid comparing your salary with colleagues or making threats about resigning unless you genuinely intend to leave. Managers respond better to professionalism than pressure. Your objective is to have a constructive conversation about your value rather than creating unnecessary tension. Number 4. Be prepared for different outcomes and agree on the next steps. Your manager may approve the review immediately, request additional time, explain current budget limitations, or indicate what performance milestones you need to achieve before a salary adjustment becomes possible. Listen carefully and seek clarity on what happens next. If the answer is not immediately favorable, do not become discouraged. Ask what measurable expectations you should meet and agree on a timeline for reviewing the discussion again. This approach demonstrates maturity, professionalism, and a commitment to continuous improvement rather than short-term frustration. Putting all these together, you will agree that requesting a salary review is not about demanding more money. It is about presenting your value professionally. When you prepare evidence, choose the right timing, communicate respectfully, and remain constructive regardless of the outcome, you position yourself as a credible professional whose contributions deserve recognition. Even if your request is not approved immediately, you leave the conversation with greater clarity, stronger relationships, and a clear path toward future salary growth.